Hello! hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you are all doing well today, or at least somewhat decent on this lovely... What day is it today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? Yes, today is Tuesday, the 23rd of April. Perhaps in another time zone, it is a different day. Perhaps the 24th. Shocking. Well, yes, welcome back to Magical Diary Wolf Hall. I just checked all my saves. I'm like, when did I play this last? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little while. It's been a little while, you know. A month, not bad. Not bad. Anyways, so we're gonna get back at it. Bam. All right. What Wait, what? I don't even remember what's happening. How smart am I? I'll take it. I have no money. Oh, right! I have no money! I'm poor! I have no money! Yeah! Let's go! No money! Woo! Woo! Let's go, no money. All right, let me see if I can recall the context of what's happening through visual clues and the text. All right, so I returned to Iris Academy earlier than most students, so the halls are still half empty. Excuse me, my water's giving you an early hello, along with the smoothie I just finished. It's a really good smoothie. I didn't realize they had dragon fruit at this one smoothie place, but you'll learn. Anyways, since I have a room to myself, it doesn't make much difference whether I'm fast or slow. I'm the only one here either way. However, I decided it was important for me to be back early and start making some arrangements for the rest of the year. Right, because I'm a co-president. No money, relatable. Novels of Novas being the most relatable. I just realized you can't even see it. It's cut off in the screen. Well, it just makes it even more relatable, I suppose. You don't have the money, you can't even see the money. The money's just nowhere to be had. Over the holidays, I talked to my parents about what's been happening at school, particularly with student council. They were pleased to hear that I had won the election, especially by making an ally. They saw it as the positive sign for diplomacy in my future. Ah, yes, me as a princely prince that I am. On the other hand, I haven't really done a great deal to show myself as any kind of leader rather than just another pair of hands. What would be different in the school is only Minnie were president. The sense of the instance of the dark dance, perhaps? Not much else. I don't know how much power a freshman class president actually has. I doubt I could hire new teachers or have all classes held out in the spring, but so far I haven't tried. Fair is fair, though. I am supposed to be part of a team, and if I came back early to prepare, I expect someone else did as well. I make my way over to Butterfly Hall and knock on her door. Sup, Minnie? Hi. Sorry, it's been over a month and a half. I'm sorry. I got busy. How's it going? Oh, hello. Welcome back. Did you have a good Christmas? Oh, Christmas break. That makes sense. Okay. I get it. Yes. And you? She seemed more relaxed than I usually see her, perhaps because the full buzz of school activities hasn't started up again yet. Oh, it was lovely, thank you. We had brunch at the Grand Hotel. It takes up 2 ballrooms and balconies all around and live musicians and giant sculptures of angels hand-carved. I mean, there's no magic. They'd have to chip it out with tools. It's all very elegant. Minnie's a born witch. I'm surprised her Christmas highlights is people doing things without magic. You know, I was wondering, because, she seems very, pro-wild seed, if that's the way to say it. She really, really wants to make sure those that weren't born with magic have, a good time and are accepted in this school. But so I was wondering, is she a wild seed or was she born magic? But now hearing that she is born magic, that makes me wonder even more, you know? But I'm sure you didn't come to hear me talk about that. How can I help? Well, I don't need help exactly. I just wanted to tell you what I'm planning. Oh? I was thinking about what you said in the beginning of the year, and I think we should try to run more freshman activities. Like what? Ooh. Hockey games! Okay, can I confess something? Can I confess something? As a Canadian, can I confess something and you guys won't revoke my Canadian citizenship? I don't really like hockey. I know, blasphemous for a Canadian to say. I know. I just don't care for it. It's just another sport. Even when I was younger, my entire family is into hockey. I just I'll go to a game if I'm invited. It's hey, Stories, we have tickets. We're going to the game tonight. Okay. I'm more there for the snacks, but it's just, the atmosphere is too loud, and it's just, I don't get what's going on. I'm too far away half the time anyways. Like, it's kind of with most sports in general. Like, I'm there for, you know, just being for their sake, but like, if I have a choice, I'd rather not go. But yeah, hockey is not something I, oh no, I came in at a bad time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, I'm just like, this is the most blasphemy any proper Canadian could possibly say. I can blame it on my starness. Hockey doesn't exist in space, okay? It's just not my cup of tea, okay? No, I cannot absolve you and sub. No. No. Anyways, cooking classes, book club. Oh, book club. I think we should organize a book club. I talked to Mrs. Darden, and she said the library doesn't stock any fiction books because there's not enough people to read them. If we could get a group of people to agree to read the books regularly, maybe talk about them, we could get something new every week. It'd be a way to bring in more of the local culture. Well, American culture, I mean.
That's a great idea! You should probably talk to Professor Potsdam without me, though.
Well, that was the plan, since it was my idea I wanted to promote.
Every time I try to talk to her about anything, she brushes me off or loads me up with more errands. I think she likes you more.
Wait, are you saying that all the extra work you do around the schools because Potsdam makes you?
Oh, no, it's not like that. The study club was my idea, and the tutoring, and the cleanup, and Manuel's our project, and looking for Dave's boot, and...
Okay, I get it. That does sound more like the Minnie I've come to know, truly.
But when I try to talk to Professor Potsdam, if I can find her, she gives me some new task and sends me off again. She knows I won't say no. So I'm hoping you'll have better luck. Let me know if you need any advice or help with organizing.
Thanks, but you know, if you've got problems with Potsdam, if you need help with something, you can ask me about it. Understand? You don't have to do everything yourself. You shouldn't be doing everything yourself. We're supposed to be partners. We're both president, remember? When you make plans, you should be making them with me. That's why I came here to tell you about my idea.
I always involve you.
Oh. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess this up. Ooh. How literal do we want to be here? How literal do we want to be? Because yes, she does involve us only at the last minute. But at that last minute, are we really involved after everything is done? And we're just kind of there to be there? Does that really count as involvement? I wonder. You should have saved IRL before confessing that hockey thing. Look, I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm a little ashamed, but I'm not afraid. I've known all my life hockey's never been my thing. So. I'd be very upset, but lucky for you, I'm not Canadian. I've never seen hockey. Okay. Whew. Whew. Crisis averted. Excellent. I always involve you. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like if I just say no, I don't, or no, you don't, it just sounds like I'm like being defensive and deflecting. But maybe like at the last minute, I can kind of give examples like, yeah, at the very last minute,
You invited me to light up candles after you had done everything. Like, that's last minute, you know? Oh, how wow. How wow. Welcome. You mention things to me, but only when you've almost finished them yourself. Or you ask me to work on something with you and then you go ahead and do it before I get there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's always so much to do. I want to be sure. I just want to be sure everything gets done.
What's happened before doesn't matter. The important thing is for us to work together from now on. We can finish jobs faster if we can split the work. So please, if you need something, tell me.
For a few moments, she's silent. There is something you could do that would help me.
Go on.
Tomorrow evening, when all the students should be back from winter break, can you go to all the freshman boys' rooms and check?
Check what?
Check who's come back.
Oh. She wants to make sure the wild seeds have come back, haven't they? Like they haven't dropped out of school yet. I don't completely understand, but I nod. Unless it's something completely different, which I'm like completely off about it. We'll see.
I'm working on some notes right now, so I'll talk to you later, all right? Let me know how things go with Professor Potsdam.
I will.
Okay, bye.
She returns to her room and closes the door. Maybe things will be different now. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Oh, it is Sunday. By the middle of the day on Sunday, I can hear enough ruckus in the hall outside to be sure that my neighbors have returned. I head out of my room. Oh, it's the twins! The twins with the opposite hair color and eye color to myself in novels. That's really funny. Hey, what's that? Christmas presents. We arranged to bring some board games to school since video games would not be allowed. Feel free to borrow one if you need some entertainment. Perhaps I should have proposed a board games club. That would be fun! Also, he's got this great idea about making money. Well, not making money myself, but providing an opportunity for others if they're willing to risk a little. You mean gambling? More or less. Tweens! Those dang tweens! Come on, let's show Donald! I'm planning to hold a gathering on Wednesday, if you're interested. Don't worry, I'll remind him. Well, they both seem to be in good spirits. Yay! Tomorrow morning, class schedules will resume as usual. That means unless they've made some special arrangements, all students should be back on campus. Vacation has ended. I'm not sure why Minnie wanted me to check on everyone, but if nothing else, it gives me a chance to remind them I'm part of student council. It's like, by the way, I'm president. I'll just stop by every room, say hello, and wish them good luck on the start of the new semester. Everything goes smoothly in Wolf Hall. I already knew Luke and Donald were there, and Mikey and Jamal are happy to say hello. Everyone in Falcon Halls is counted for, although Dave and Jeffrey were in the middle of arguing about something. Who are Dave and Jeffrey? The problem lies in Toad Hall. Manuela and Tyrannus are in their room, quietly ignoring each other. But when I knock on the door next door, only Albert answers, and he points inside a room that's been stripped half empty. All of Samuel's books, his posters of video games, elves with swords and golden triangles, gone. He's not coming back. Maybe I was right. Aw. Making money, that's not a bad idea. I should do that at some point. I wish you the best. I get up early on Monday morning. I need to get back in the rhythm of the Iris Academy classes, but first I need to find Minnie. I'm sure she'll track me down eventually on her own, but I'm trying to be more active, more proactive. I'm trying to take initiative as the co-president should. She asked me to check on something first, so the responsible thing to do is get that information back to her. I head over to Butterfly Hall and knock on the door. Hello? Oh, hi! She quickly closes the door behind her, although I can hear the faint groan of, "Already!" from inside. Before she asks if I need any help, I make my report. I checked on the freshman boys. Samuel Davies and Toad Hall didn't come back from winter break and all of his things are gone.
Oh, so that's 2.
2?
Nancy's gone too.
Nancy. Oh, That's the girl from Iowa. Snake Hall. She wears glasses. Well, that's all I can remember about her. What happened? Why did they leave?
I don't have time to talk about this right now. It's the first class of a new semester. We all need to be excited. They're excited and ready to learn. So, I have to go. Don't forget to talk to Professor Potsdam about your idea.
She heads back into her room. Well, she's right. We do need to get ready for class. What should I do this week? Oh, yes, picking my class schedule. All right, what do we got? Do I want to be smarter? I mean, always, but it'll probably help to have a bit more mana. What's my... I have no stress. Right, because it was the holidays. And a gym class, sure. Let's shake it up a little bit. Shake it up, shake it up. Schedules? Oh no, Stars nemesis. Shut up! Hey, I got out my schedule this week. Albeit it was late last night, but I got it out. I try, man. I try. It's hard sometimes. I don't know what to do. No, literally, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I get stuck trying to figure out what I want to do for a schedule. That's low-key, that's kind of why I envy like Twitch streaming, because like it doesn't seem as like rigid. That's what, okay, this is slight interlude, but this is what I've noticed between YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming. I think it's because with Twitch, because it is like only like pretty much like a streaming platform, it's very fluid in what you kind of can do and what people expect. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming. It might be a theme of like, hey, let's go play a game, or let's talk for a little bit, but then you can switch it up. Like there doesn't feel like it's too rigid to switch it up. Ooh, geez. I almost just knocked over my water bottle. Ah. And you can from what I know, like there's like different like categories. You can like switch those up as soon as you're like, you know, finish doing one thing and starting another thing. Like if you go into like just chatting into like a specific game, you can change those categories, and that changes you where you're placed in like the algorithm of like the site or whatever, which I find very interesting. YouTube doesn't really have that. It's like you schedule a certain thing and then you do that thing basically for the entirety of the stream. You might maybe talk a little bit like before, after, whenever, just kind of like ease people into the stream or wind things down. But like, it's very, at least from what I've seen, it's very rare that you deviate from that thing that you planned for that specific day. Unless something goes wrong and you're not able to do that specific thing, that's the thing that you are doing for the whole stream. And it feels a little difficult to be like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's change it to do something else, especially when you're like midway through the actual stream itself. And I think that's part of what, like, I guess, like, I like that part of YouTube, but it also makes it a little bit difficult on the streamer side to be like, oh, like, but like, what if I want to do something else in the middle of it? Or what if I want to like try something different, or, you know? So, but yeah, that's just what I've noticed. And it's also why it's hard for me to make a schedule sometimes, because I'm just like, okay, I know I want to stream, but I don't know what I want to stream. And what if I make the schedule and then partway through I change it because I don't want to actually do that thing? Like last week when I was like, hey, I'm going to do drawing. And I'm like, actually, no, psych, I don't want to do any drawing. Like, but you already have that expectation of, oh, they scheduled that thing, so they're going to do that thing. Why aren't they doing that thing, you know? It might seem kind of strange, but that's just how I see it. So, schedules, how do they work? Good question. That is a good question. Apparently it's supposed to be a plan, but sometimes it doesn't even work. So, retro. I'm relaxing in my room when someone knocks on my door. Hey, Novels! Luke? I step out into the hall. What's up? You ready for bingo? Bingo. The bingo was his name-o. The game, it's $5 to enter. Oh, I don't have any money! I can't enter bingo, I have no money! This is the game for money idea Logan had. Sorry, I don't have any money. Really? No allowance? Yeah, I already spent it. Oh, oh well. He shrugs. Catch you later then, maybe next time? He leaves, presumably in search of students with fuller pockets. Yeah, next time, no. I have no money for next time. She did the thing! All right, I'll be right back. I just gotta do something real quick, but I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. I'm back. I tried to be as quick as I could. All right. Imagine a stream where has to get water. Opens a new stream of 2 minutes. Getting water. Yeah, you really have to milk all that content, all that possible content. Imagine the fan art. A star gets a drink. New thumbnail. My favorite Twitch category, PRP. Amazing. All right. On Thursday afternoon, I finally managed to catch up with Professor Potsdam outside my class. Oh, hello, my dear dolphin. How are the waves treating you? I don't know. Sound like a dolphin. I'm not gonna ask. Okay, that's a better response than I had. As class president, I'd like to propose an activity for the freshman class. Well, this is interesting. What did you have in mind? I'd like to arrange a book club. A library doesn't have much new fiction because people don't read enough, but if nobody reads in this goddamn school, so if I give an incentive to read, maybe we could get some new books. Maybe. But if we have a regular group, that could change. Oh, you don't need to... Oh, then you don't need me at all. That's Trinity's domain. Miss Darden has full control over any external book requests. I'm sure she'd be interested in your idea. Of course, you'd need to settle your ducks in line first. Ducks? Quack, quack. How many members will you have? Will you all pass around a single book or need many copies? How often do you need new books? Once you settle your plans, then you can make a proposal to our librarian. I guess I got some organizing to do. Heck, since you don't need any student council resources, there's no reason to limit yourself to freshmen. If you thought of it early in the year, you could have organized an official school club. Well, she didn't cancel my project like she did Minnie's, but looks like it's up to me to make it happen. Where am I gonna find interested readers? Man. That was a 10 out of 10 dolphin notes. No, it wasn't. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. And it's somehow worse than the blue vine. My bad. My bad. Whoa, you already juiced our drink. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for that. I have more strength. After class on Friday, I go looking for Minnie. Yes? Oh, hi, Novels. Are you all right? You look tired. I do? Well, not like that time after the dark dance. Well, more like you've had a long week. Right. I'm just not up to full speed yet, after the holidays. Did you talk to Professor Potsdam? I asked about the book club idea, and she said I don't need her for that. I can go ahead and start it myself. That's great! Well, first I need to figure out how many people will be willing to sign up to read a book a week. Or every 2 weeks, or whatever we decide. Would you be interested? Of course. I was worried you'd be too busy. I can always make time for books, but it might be better to make it every 2 weeks if you want to have discussions. Sure. I better get a group together quickly so I can talk to Miss Darden. Yeah, it takes a while to get new books here. And then if we all need to read them before getting new ones, we can't get through very many during the semester. I think it'd be alright if I put a note with weekly allowances to advertise. It's not really an official announcement. It's not student council business. I think it's fine as long as you don't do it often. You should ask Jacob. Okay. I take a breath. Can we talk about the students who left? Oh. Well, it's not a secret. Sometimes wild seed decide to go back to their own lives and stop being magical. And then their memories are taken away and they forget that they were ever here and we never see them again. It happens every year. That's what you think happened? They just decided they didn't want to have magic anymore? No, that's not what I think. That's what we're supposed to think. That's what we're supposed to say. That's what you'll hear when anyone remembers them at all. So what do you think happened? It's a test, and they failed. Professor Potsdam warns them just before Thanksgiving. Don't talk about magic to anyone who isn't one of us. If they break the rules, then they don't come back. That's not the only way we lose wild seeds. There are so many taboos. Things they don't even know are forbidden. I wanted to get us all together early in the year to talk about expectations, to help prevent mistakes. But Professor Potsdam wouldn't let me. You heard her. I can't tell anyone anything unless they ask me first, as if they would know what to ask. She doesn't want wild seeds to know the rules because she wants them to fail and be culled. Culled? I know that word. That's when they kill off wild animals to lower the population. That's too strong.
Is it? I don't mean that she wants to get rid of all the wild seeds. Of course not. And it wouldn't work anyway. More would come. Just the troublemakers. Just the ones who act on their own. The ones who make mistakes. As students, we're not full members of society. She looks at me and stops herself in mid-sentence. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Like you said. It is Professor Potsdam's duty as headmistress to judge who is responsible enough to use power wisely. If Nancy and Samuel try to tell anyone about magic, then they can't be trusted. Expelling them protects the rest of us.
Well, that's true.
It's just sad, you know? All that potential lost.
I feel like this is another important one. Yeah, I guess it is sad. Yeah, especially if it was an accident. Well, I didn't know Nancy, but Samuel loved magic. He wanted to be a great magister, the master of another world tower. It's hard to believe he would give it up on purpose.
Accidents happen because people aren't careful. They can be prevented.
Sometimes. She looks at me for a long moment. I can't tell if she's trying to send me a message or try to make a decision.
Anyway, I'm very tired. I should go.
She heads off to her room. There have to be consequences for threatening our security, don't there? Especially in America. America! But it is sad. Whoa! That was... Ooh, that was intense. Oh my gosh. I was thinking something like this was gonna come up at some point, but like, I don't think I was ready for it. I'm just gonna turn the music just a tiny bit. There we go. I hear footsteps in the hall, signaling the usual Saturday morning distributions, and then the shing sound of a piece of paper sliding under my door. Oh, it's the note I asked Jacob to send around about the book club. Nice of him to do that for me. Thanks, bro. Shortly afterwards, I hear someone knocking on the door. Oh, hey, Donald. Yes? Hey, this is you, right? He holds up the book club note. I'm up for it. Cool. Oh, not Luke, though. He hates books. Man's is allergic to reading. I never thought of Donald as an avid reader either. Well, I guess I don't know everything about him. But this is a good start. Anyways, gotta get to detention. See ya. Of course, never change. Well, he heads out. What did I do today? Go to the mall with all $0 that I have. I don't have a lot of stress. Let's just study. Studying's fine. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Aw, thank you. Thank y'all. Today's the first sports club meeting of the spring semester. We're playing football, but this time we've added a bit of magic. Players on the field can still kick the ball with their feet, but they can also use the basic push spell to move it along, since it's an easy spell that almost everyone can do. Since we're restricted to only basic freshman level push spells, we need an uninterrupted line of sight on the ball, and we have to hold still for a moment to cast it. So as long as other players keep moving around the ball, it's difficult to get a shot in, and if the ball does escape the melee, then the goalies can fend off even when they're still far from their territory. At the end of the session, Virginia throws an arm around her roommate. That was great, wasn't it? It's good to be back.
So, it's all right now? You don't mind about the magic?
Yeah, it's all good. Maybe not every time, but now and then, why not? It's still fun.
I'm glad. Should we have invited Jacob?
No way. He's still a huge loser. If he cares, he can find out on his own. Ah, the politics of sports. Yay. At the end of the week, I have the chance to review everything, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, Fallen Wild Seeds. Wow, that's what a title. Minnie told me that the missing students probably failed to keep magic a secret, and that's why they were expelled. Professor Potsdam has a duty to weed out wizards who threaten our society, but is she too harsh on Wild Seeds to make mistakes? All right. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain cells are dead. Actually, yeah, let's increase some blue magic. Why not? Yay! Yay! In the afternoon, I catch sight of some distinctly inhuman silhouettes in the distance. What? Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. It's Damien and Pastel. Her delicate wings quiver in an unseen breeze as she displays herself for his attention. Her hand reaches out to touch his chest. He catches her hand in mid-motion, pushes away. Rejected. I can't hear what they're saying to each other, but I know rejection when I see one. Oof, bad luck, probably. The dating route's gonna be super interesting. Change in position. Oh wait. A change in position. A change in distance. A change in perspective. Through the transmutation of locus, blue magic allows the wielder to view and affect targets at a distance. We'll begin with the perception at a distance. Farsight. This spell allows you to change your point of view. It will be as if you were standing in a different location. It will not grant true sight or any additional benefit. It will only allow you to perceive what you naturally would if you were elsewhere. Your target must be a location that is both nearby and known to you. These are not fixed quantities. They will vary with your power and understanding. For the purpose of your first year, interpret that as locations within the school which you have recently seen. Also, students' bedrooms are warded against scrying. Do not attempt to invade their privacy. Of course, that implies that, everywhere else in the school, students can spy on each other. Cool. Someone could be watching me right now. Ryan, are you my walls again? Now, concentrate and change your vision. Now focus. Ah! From your new vantage point, you can spot other locations to which you might transfer your vision and so on. You might explore an entire labyrinth through successive castings without moving your body at all. But to affect targets at a distance will require other spells. Cool! Today's the first chorale meeting of the second semester. We skipped last week to give everyone more time to get back into magical habits. Hello, everyone. In a little bit, we're going to be doing some vocal exercises, but first we need to talk about the rest of the year. The chorale doesn't always do an official spring concert because, there's not enough draw to sell tickets. So we don't have to. We can just spend the rest of the year singing to each other just for fun if we like. Or if someone has a brilliant idea for a theme, we can try to pitch the concert exciting enough to get an audience. If no one's willing to attend, it would be depressing. It would be a depressing end to our year. Oof. So think about it for a while. We'll take suggestions and vote in a vote next week. Now for our exercise. Everyone on your feet. Chop, chop. No, I moved into the ceiling. Is that why my lights are flickering all the time? At least don't mess with our electricity, dude. We're gonna give our lungs a real workout. Blaze lines everyone up and gets them marching around the room in a slow, steady rhythm. After every step, we must clap our hands and vocalize. Whoa, what the heck? What kind of vocal exercise is this? Watching Blaze for cues as he changes the pace. It's simple, but Blaze conducts us faster and faster until people begin running out of breath. Are these real vocal exercises? That's what I was asking. Or is Blaze just making them up for fun? After we wear ourselves out, we finally get to sit and make a bunch of and ha. No actual singing today, just a bunch of warm-ups. Do we want a spring concert? If we don't have a concert to prepare for, will we be doing things like this all the time? Yay, more magic. I sit in the library organizing my notes for the book club. Donald said he joined, of course, Minnie too. I heard from Eleanor earlier and she's interested. She loves books. Albert wants to take part. He might be lonely now that his roommate's gone. Oh, poor Albert. So that's my group. It's not large, but that should make it more manageable. I stand and approach the desk. Miss Darden? Yes, child? I explain my idea for literature discussions and show her my list of members. Oh, yes, I remember you. Open eyes, seen many things. Did you have a title in mind, or would you like me to make a selection? I trust you to know more about what's available than I do. Can you get multiple copies of whatever book you pick? At least 2. It'll make it easier for us all to share. Oh, don't you worry, sugar. I'll take care of it. Well, it's my responsibility to worry. This is my project. I want to do a good job of it. I want to make a difference, bring something new to this school, maybe start a tradition that will last. Do you now? Well, we'll see what we're going to see, sure enough. I'll drop you a card when your book arrives. You go on now. Thank you, ma'am. I'm still not certain how all this will work, but it is moving forward. Something's happening. Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me. I have no money. I will never have any money ever again. Hi, Minnie. People come and go in the cafeteria all the time. Most students slide around each other en route to their destinations, barely even noticing the face of the past. Oh, this is the Minnie versus Barbara standoff, isn't it? Yes. I'm so curious about Barbara. What's her story? What's going on with her? She's such an enigma. Maybe someday I should ask Minnie why Barbara doesn't like her. Or maybe I should leave it alone. No, I want to know. I want to be nosy. I want to be nosy. The perfect summary of anything. Something is happening. Something is happening. On Monday, someone knocks on my door. Hello, Professor Potsdam. What is up? Good morning, Cublet. I'm here to update your schedule. There are no classes today in honor of Martin Luther King. I think I've heard of that name, but I'm not sure. And here is your exam schedule for tomorrow. Surprise! Tomorrow? A wise dancer must always be ready to point his toes. If there's no class, then what happens? What's happening today? Special activities? Extra dungeon practice? That should have been done on the weekend. But we hadn't been given notice then! Lenny! Rest and relax and be refreshed for tomorrow. Right. With a smile, she drifts on to the next door in line. Well, a day off with a trial looming. Why wasn't I warned? Is Minnie forgetting to pass things on to me again? No, she promised. I shouldn't lead to conclusions. I've been wrong in the way the past. Besides, if exams don't affect just me, when she sent out notifications before, she'd send them to the whole class. Either she completely forgot and probably feels terrible about it, or this was a surprise to her as well. In either case, I think I know where to find her. After I finish my morning preparations, I head over to the school library. Yes, can I help? Oh, hello, Novels. Hi, what happened with the exam? Oh, Professor Potson likes to throw a few surprises sometimes to see how people react. I heard 1 year she gave an exam on the first day after Christmas break. Oh. Wow, that's intense. At least there's 2 days left to help each other prepare, if anyone thinks to come here. People may show up eventually, but probably not first thing in the morning. Especially when Professor Potson was telling everyone to take it easy for the day. Well, I should be here anyway, just in case. You're not gonna sit here all day long, are you? But someone might need me. What about lunch? I can eat after hours. I've done it before. What about breakfast? I had a banana. Girl! She's worse at eating breakfast than I am! I shake my head and sigh. If you want to give up your entire day off just in case someone needs you, well, that's your decision. But you have to take breaks and you have to have lunch. Otherwise, how are you going to have energy for your own exam? And if you fail, how are you going to help others? But what if someone comes in when I'm not here? You're a smart girl. Think of a solution.
could, leave a note explaining when I left and where I went and how long I'll probably be away for.
Or I wait.
I could,
Wait, hold on.
I could ask you for help?
Awkwardly. There you go. What? Is it really that terrible?
No, that's not it at all. It's just that you said before I forget to include you, and you're right. I was in such a hurry to get here, I didn't even think of you. Again. It's so stupid. Nobody's even here. I should have thought.
Well, you're working on it, right? You're getting better. No one's perfect all the time.
I'm trying.
You need to give yourself permission to be not perfect sometimes. Actually, that's an idea. You should take some time to do something fun. Just fun. Not to impress or help anyone. But not today. You want to help people prepare for their tests. But why not this weekend? You spent so many Saturdays stuck in this library. You've missed out on all sorts of other activities. So, since you had to do an extra day of study support today, why not take the Saturday off and come out with me? That was smooth. Like, I don't even care if we get rejected or not. That was smooth. Bro. Those, all 40 brain cells of novels is just like cranking out these smooth ass lines. Amazing. Rizmaster, truly.
But I can't. I promised. I said I'd be here whenever people needed me.
You didn't swear a formal oath, did you? If she did, then she truly can't afford to break it, but that'd be ridiculous for something so unimportant.
No, not that kind of promise. But this is my responsibility to show everyone that they can always count on me. I have to be here.
Is that how it is then?
But I appreciate the thought, and it would be nice to have a little downtime.
Downtime?
Time when we're not working. Maybe we could meet on Friday then?
Oh, sure. Well, I don't know what we can do on a Friday night when we can't leave campus, but it's a chance to get together outside of student council business, so I'll take it. Cool! So, for lunch today, would you rather have a late lunch or an early one? So I know when I need to be here for you.
Later is better for me.
Okay. So now I have a plan for my day. Leisurely morning, lunch, then a stint in the library helping people study, and then I'll stretch my legs a little and prepare myself for tomorrow. Nice! That was almost as smooth as my brain. What should I do this week? I have an exam after class today. Okay, let's see. I don't remember what this exam is.
Let's see.
Let's see, just in case. Sure.
Oh, see ya. Have some good dinner.
The book. What? What language was she speaking? I thought I was fairly well traveled, but I didn't recognize that at all. Today's lesson concerns with the magic of communication. It may seem very simple to you to speak your friends and hear them reply, but there can be many barriers to understanding. Unfamiliar words, different languages, friends who cannot physically speak or hear. All of a sudden, it's not so easy. the magic of the mind, you can reach out to any nearby thinking creature and offer the chance of true communication. Communication must be mutual. If your target does not wish to share their thoughts with you, you cannot communicate. However, if you offer the hand of friendship, you may be surprised at how many you will wish to communicate with you. Yay! Yay! All right, another save. Am I ready? I guess so. I got nothing else. I find myself at the corridor facing a carved stone arch, with a dead-end wall behind it. There's no sign of a staircase. In order to leave this dungeon, you must step through the portal. Only the medallion will activate the portal. Think before you act. If the portal is ahead of me, it must not be active. So where's the medallion? Oh, it's the doggo! It's Spirit Doggo! Hi! Hello, Spirit Doggo. Wait, hold on. I just learned that spell. Can I communicate with you? You cast communication on the ghost wolf. I reach out with my magic and feel our minds connect. Greetings to you. I am peaceful, if you are peaceful. Do you have a name? The spirit's thoughts are simple and straightforward. I am guardian. I protect. What do you protect? I protect gold shining treasure from bad strangers to keep it safe for friends. I have been sent on a quest by my teacher, masters. I need to find a medallion and fetch it. Have you seen one? Gold shining treasure is there. I get a brief image of a pedestal surrounded by lava with an object atop it, gleaming golden in the light. May I have your permission to take the treasure? You are a friend. Friends may take keystone treasure. Warning, there is danger. I see a bright flash of light and a sense of pain. Touching the medallion on the pedestal sets up some kind of trap. Is there any way to avoid the trap? I don't expect a useful answer, so I don't think this creature created the trap, but... Button. Press button. I get a sense of exactly where on the pedestal's base I should press to temporarily disable the trap. Thank you. Have a good day, friend. Friend! 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 Do I have a pet spell? Do I have like a good pet spell? Oh, man. All right, what can I do? What does Trace do again? Shakes and warms a target, counteracting some effect spells. How do I get there? What if I communicate with the dog again? Friend, go safely. Oh, it has nothing else to say. Okay. Damn. Okay, fine. Okay, I guess I just gotta go for it. Ow. Ow! Yay. I have it. However, however, no illusions. If I walk, I die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I just push myself forward, I'm just gonna go back into the lava. I don't know if that's gonna work. No, there's spirits. Wait. No, it's not made of stone. No, I thought I was onto something. Well, now I'm just being silly. All right, it's just time to push myself into the lava. Ow. All right. Do I have any other equipment? What does a legacy one do? Oh, it just adds one smart. What? Okay. Huh. What does this say? The cold spot is the gateway to the future. How he and her kin have witnessed all. The heck does that mean? What? All right. Hello, doggo. Let's go through the whole conversation once more. Hello, Ghost Wolf. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. All right, cool. Now that I've got that done, what the ever-loving heck do I do now? I wonder. The floor is stone. Shoot! Oh, I was onto something, but... Man. No way! Ah! I did it! Oh my gosh! I actually thought I might not get through this one. Ah! Oh, hi, Ghost Wolf. Oh, did you leave? Hi again. Hello. Ooh, can I talk to you again? I'm gonna use my last 5 magic to talk to Ghost Wolf. Bye, Ghost Wolf. Thank you. sense. I didn't think to... Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so smart. Oh my god. Sealing the lava to make the stone. Oh my gosh, it was the lava the whole time. That's oh, that's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. You don't want to congratulate me? Excuse me. Water says hello again. Trying to interrupt me. Rude. You don't want to congratulate me on making friends with the ghost wolf? Man. You can never get any praise around here. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I can't believe I actually passed that. Now, I'd like each of you to tear your sheet of paper in half. Well, that's easy enough. If I know my young pups, I expect many of them will already learn some spells of red magic that use force to cause damage. What do you imagine would happen if you tried to tear that metal in half using the same force that you use on the paper? Go on, have a try. Just in case there's some trick to it, I'd make the effort, but as I expect, nothing happens. Spells of force are, in general, less effective on solid objects, especially those made of stone or metal. Certainly, you can affect metal with red magic, but it requires more energy and effort. Rather than applying force from the outside with black magic, you can reach into an object and use its strength against itself. Ooh. She holds her hand above one of the metal sheets. There's a sharp crackling sound that a pattern of splits radiate outward from the center. Oh, cool. You might shatter a sword to render it harmless or break a path through obstacles. Of course, there are limits. Well, you might crumble away at a bit of a wall. This fiddle is not designed for the tunneling through solid rock. Which luckily means that if you accidentally target the stone beneath your feet, you will not fall into a pit. Fracture. Ooh. Nice. I got a fracture. Until I broke my wrist. I got a fracture in my wrist bone. That was painful. At the next chorale meeting, Blaze calls us all to attention. So, does anyone have any suggestions for spring plans? If I can speak. A butterfly junior raises her hand. Ray? Oh, I like your wings. Very cute.
I just want to say that the drama club had a meeting and we're gonna do a musical for our spring show. So I think this would be a great opportunity for the chorale.
I don't think the drama club wants to put the entire chorale on stage instead of themselves.
Well, no, but several of us are in both clubs, and there is a chorus as well as the main parts in the cast. If chorale does Broadway style this semester, we can prepare for the auditions and have ready-made understudies for the show.
So you get double rehearsal time, but what does the rest of us get?
Well, if we have a show tunes recital at the end of the year, then the drama club will come. We could even do a sing-along at the end.
An in-house performance with a guaranteed audience. It could work. So like the Christmas concert would be for the students only. I suppose if the drama club is putting on a musical, there'd be too much overlap to try and sell outside tickets for a chorale performance as well. Fair. Any other suggestions? No one speaks up. That's the best plan we got. That's the only plan we got. It is maul time. If you need a maul, you must maul. Take good care, mauling. All right, are folks in favor of Ray's plan? Many hands go up. Another circus, another show, and you're all my stupid monkeys. Affectionately. Since we just picked the idea, we don't have any songs prepared for it yet and spend the rest of our evening practicing generic harmonies. Yay. Generic, my favorite. Yay, I'm learning blue magic. I'm not sure what to expect when Minnie asked me to meet her in the gym after dinner. Does she want to play some sort of one-on-one sport? She doesn't really seem the type. But when she walks into the room, she's balancing a tray holding out 2 bowls with spoons and 2 white mugs. She brought dessert. Ah! Cute! Here, let me help you with that.
No, it's fine. I've got it. I hope coffee's all right. I forgot to ask.
Oh, it's fine. We always have coffee at home. And this time, it's not quite late enough in the evening for it to cause any interruptions to my sleep.
Oh, good.
She sets the tray on the stage as a makeshift table 2 cups of coffee and 2 bowls containing what looked like to be a mixture of spice, stewed fruit, crumbled cake, and ice cream. Ooh. Ooh, okay. A mini going out for us, going all out. Nice. Where did this come from? This wasn't on tonight's menu.
I baked it last night.
She made this for us? Oh, that's so sweet. I love it.
Then I only had to warm it up and not the ice cream. I like baking. It helps me keep my hands moving while I'm thinking. But too many desserts would be bad for my diet. But now we can split it, and I remembered you like apples, so it's all right, right?
Sure. I didn't mean to make you stay up all night preparing this, though.
Oh, I was up anyway. Now eat before your ice cream turns to soup.
All right. Mini gang, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling right now? We have an ice cream date with her. This is like, I'm comparing this parallel to, you remember during I can't believe I forgot his name. What the hell is his name? Hold on. What's his name? What the hell is your name, sir? I've completely forgotten. Hold on. Wait a minute. William! William, first of all, I'm sorry for forgetting your name. Second of all, this is reminding me of that one scene in William's Route where you're making the paper airplanes, you're like throwing the paper airplanes, you're having a moment. You're having a moment. Oh, it's beautiful. We dig into our desserts together. A quick peek reassures me that we both have about the same amount of food. I feel guilty she was starving herself for my benefit. Oh. Minnie chatters cheerily in between bites.
Apples aren't native to North America, but they become an integral part of our culture. Johnny Appleseed is a folk hero even to the magic poor, but he was a real person, a green wizard. He founded nurseries all across the Ohio territory and taught others to love the trees and their fruit.
I can't manage anything more than the vague "I see" response. I see.
Did you know we grow more than 100 different kinds of apples here in Vermont?
No. There are apple orchards back at home as well, but I don't know details about the cultivars. It's too bad freshmen can't attend the apple festival. Sounds like it would be fun.
Well, it's something to look forward to for the future.
Well, not for me. I won't be here.
Oh, right. How do you feel about that? Seeing all these things you'll never get to finish? Does it feel like you're wasting your time?
No, I don't think so. I wanted to see a different world and live like one of those teenagers on television, and I'm doing that. I know where my I know where my home is. I belong there. I don't want to stay here forever, but I'm enjoying the taste of being an average American.
Well, I don't know that Iris Academy is really what you call. Oh, I have an idea. Wait here.
She darts halfway out of the gym before suddenly rushing back to pick up her bowl. Slide the remainder of dessert down into her waiting mouth. Nom, nom, nom. Amazing. Despite her speech, she managed not to get any of the ice cream on her nose, and I managed not to laugh. I don't. I'm fully laughing. Then she's gone, leaving me to finish up my own bowl at a more leisurely pace. Many minutes later, she jogs back into the room, her hair bouncing along behind her. She clutches a large book to her chest. Look! She stops herself, takes one deep breath, sets the book down on stage between us, and resumes at high velocity. It's my high school yearbook from last year. I was a sophomore then, of course. See, here's my class. She points out a page covered with a grid of faces drained of color. Each is cropped and close and staring straight ahead with a blandly pleasant smile on Air's face, so that at a glance they all blend together into meaningless strangers. As I look more closely, my eyes begin to compensate for the missing colors, and hints of personality emerge. One girl even has her eyes closed. Excellent. Why does she do that? Is she hiding so the camera will not see her?
No, that wasn't on purpose. Layla has bad luck. They took 3 pictures, but every time the flash went off, she blinked. Actually, she's always had bad pictures every year. Maybe she does do it on purpose.
Or perhaps it's a curse.
Gasp. Anyway, if you look through this, you can see our the other classes, our activities, our clubs, our plays, our student council.
Which position did you have?
Oh, I wasn't on the student council.
You lost the election?
I didn't run. I helped a friend of mine with his campaign, though, so I do have some experience.
Here, Minnie seems almost fanatically devoted to her position. It's hard to imagine that at her old school she wasn't even interested. Was it because, like you said, you knew you wouldn't be staying, so you didn't want to start blah, blah, blah. You didn't want to start being involved?
Something like that.
She closes the book and pulls it a little bit closer to herself, away from me.
Oh, look, there's a piano! Distraction tactic!
She points to the piano on stage, which has been sitting there quite visibly all this time.
I took piano lessons when I was younger.
Me too! I quit. I wasn't very good at it. I just couldn't figure out how to move my fingers in time with the metronome and the keys, and I would always play it wrong. I mean, I wasn't bad, but I definitely didn't want to continue. I wasn't having fun with it. That was the big thing. That was a big thing. Yes, you mentioned that before. I did too. I didn't play for very long though, just enough to know my scales and be sure I could read music. Dang, I wish I could read music. I mean, I did a little bit way back in the days. I kind of knew how to read music, but like, not really. I can't confidently say I can read music. That's no. My parents thought it was important that I should have a basic understanding in case I needed it later. Parents, in what universe would I need this later unless I'm becoming like a concert pianist?
It's important to be well-rounded.
Excuse me.
I haven't practiced in ages. Do you mind if I play? It might sound awful.
Go ahead. She seats herself at the bench and moves her fingers from chord to chord in what sounds like a bit of a Christian hymn. I can hear the bones of the song, but her freaking hesitations break up any sense of rhythm, and eventually she gives up.
Sorry, I can't get it right. I sound terrible. It's probably annoying.
You haven't practiced and you're trying to piece the song together from memory. You're fine.
It sounds annoying to me.
I sigh. I thought we'd agree to have some fun times when you weren't trying to be perfect. When you could relax. Look at you. Hand-baked desserts, musical talents. Why are you trying so hard to impress me?
Because I want you to like me?
Minnie Gang, where are you? Where are you? But I mean, I get it. I get it. Because it's like, you know, you want to show the absolute best in you, or at least parts that won't push people away. Because if you do that one thing and they decide, oh, because they never liked you before, they're like, oh, okay, I can use this as an excuse. Bye. Then yeah, that will make you want to try to be perfect all the time, because if you don't make any mistakes, you can still keep those people around even if they don't actually like you, because you don't want to be alone, you know? Stories, do you have any experience with this? No. No, why would you say that? Anyways, moving on. I'm not gonna say that. That's just rude. You're hiding the real you. Trying so hard to be perfect makes you feel fake. Do you really like to bake desserts, or do you say that because it sounds wholesome? Do you really want to tutor people, or are you just doing it to score points? I don't know who you really are.
No, you don't.
We're on the same side. We're supposed to be partners. Why are you treating me like the enemy?
It's not about you. It's just... Okay, it is about you. I want us to be friends, but I don't know you very well. I don't know your family or what your home is like.
Ouch. Complete innocence. She just completely undercut my complaint. I'm telling far more lies about myself than she ever could. Yikes.
I don't know how you really feel about Americans or what you'll say about us when you go back.
Wait, Americans? Why would I say anything about Americans in general?
Oh, you know, people in other countries are always joking about how loud and vulgar and foolish Americans are.
So you're trying to change my impression of your entire country? That doesn't make any sense. I'm missing something.
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. I do like you, and I do like baking. And I do feel bad when I play a wrong note. I don't want to make a mistake and drive you away.
What did I just say? What did I just say? God, this is a bit too much of a call out for me for my liking. I need Minnie to like stop being so relatable, please. Girl. Girl, I'm trying to relax and have fun and you're calling me out. Can you not? I've gotten better at that. I will say that. I've gotten better at not feeling like that. But, you know, all wounds leave scars. It's hard not to forget sometimes.
So, tell me what you want me to do and I'll try harder. Or, I mean, I guess I'll try less hard.
All I can do is shake my head. How can I get through to her? All right. I dare you to tell me something embarrassing about yourself. Something I would never guess.
What?
Change my opinion of you. Be less than perfect. She takes a deep breath. I gotta prepare for this.
Okay, but only if you do the same thing.
Deal.
When I was 14, I got my belly button pierced.
You what? Wow. Wow, I would have never expected that. That's sick, girl. That's awesome. Oh, I've been wanting to like, there's like one piercing that like I've thought about getting from time to time. I'm a bit too much of a coward to actually do it. But like, you know, like those little nose studs, like the little beads that you get just like in like one of your nostrils. That would look so cute. But I don't know if I'd actually get it, you know? But oh my gosh, imagine me, like Stories, me with like a little nose piercing. That would be sick. Oh, I'd love that. Kind of like pseudo punk Stories, you know? I'm trying to picture how that works.
I told my mom that I really, really wanted it, and we convinced my dad that it was a totally normal thing for teenage girls. So we had it done the same place that did my ears, and then I hated it. It kept rubbing on things and drove me crazy.
Is it still pierced?
Oh, not really, but I didn't want to admit that I changed my mind, so I hid instead of having them heal it. So there's a mark.
Can I see?
No, I'm not hiding it. My rubs to show you my tummy.
I laugh. Bro!
Yeah. Your turn.
What can I say that won't give away too much? Well, in my homeland, a lot of people in the low world smoke cigarettes. Lots more than here. So I wanted to try it. Uh-oh. But I didn't dare go out and try to buy a cigarette, so I tried to make one with paper and grass. Oh no! Novel's tried to roll his own blunt. No, Novels, don't do it. No! Novels, 420 is passed already. That's amazing. Grass on the ground. This is amazing. I twisted it together and set it on fire, and it fell and the pieces started burning the carpet, and then my parents caught me. Oh no.
You know smoking is bad for you, right?
But more importantly, it's a lot less interesting than magic.
That's true.
So you see, now we know each other better. Still, we are both keeping secrets. Ooh. Ooh. my god, novels are truly skill issue. I sleep restlessly and wake before morning has arrived. My eyes still haunted by falling feathers, dreams of doves. A message? Dreams of doves. Dodd. I walk over to check the sending box, and as I do, I see a flicker of movement outside my window. I peer outside, expecting to catch a bird perching nearby. Instead, I see a girl running along the path beside the school. Is she in trouble? No, she's not running. She's jogging? In January? When the sun's not even properly up? Light's too dim for me to be certain of the color of her cape, but I can see the hair bouncing along. Hair with a distinctive bow on top. Minnie? Oh! Wait, okay. I was wondering if we get to see this part. Like, because I remember this kind of came up in one of the other routes that we did. Oh, that's so... All right, well, there we go. Does she do this every Saturday morning before she goes to her study club? Or is this her way of making up for relaxing last night with me? Well, I have no intention of exhausting myself this early. I'm gonna lie down again and try to rest. No! Go talk to her! Go jog with her!
Yes, do you need something?
I saw you out jogging this morning really early.
I do that sometimes when I have too much energy. Would you like to join me?
Maybe when it's warmer.
Okay, I'll ask you again later in the year.
Yeah! Let's go jog with Minnie. Woohoo! Let's go jog with Minnie. Woo, 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 woo. Excellent. So, did you like my present? Yeah, it's not bad. Presents? Did I miss another American holiday? What gift giving was happening and I wasn't there for it? It's my brother's birthday this Friday, so I asked Lou to pick out a present at the mall for him. Though if I'd known, I could have gone myself. Know what? Grabs canceled yesterday's detention for some reason. He didn't even show up to say it. This possum came by and told me I could leave. I stuck around anyway just in case it was a trap. You never know with possum. But yeah, Grabby never came. In any case, I'd already sent Luke off with my money, so it's too late to change my plans. I got him a book about trains! I like trains. Sounds nice. I wonder what happened to Grabner. What happened to the mans? All right, more classes. More classes. Sleep. Honk you, honk you, honk you. Ooh. Oh, right, we're in the nature club. I forgot. Because of the winter chill outside, today the nature club is meeting in Possum's greenhouse. Before today, I didn't even know she had one, but it makes sense. Lots of people want fresh flowers or vegetables year-round or a little space set aside to experiment. Hello, Balthasar. It looks like the freaking summoner from Fire Emblem Heroes. Amazing. Some people would say that a greenhouse is a natural, but nature takes shape in many, many shapes. But what do you see here? Plants, they grow and change. That's nature. They may be encompassed in glass and stone. There are also insects that feed on the plants and more insects that eat those insects. The ecosystem is vast and wild and ever-changing. And those insects get eaten by the plants. It's the circle of life. He walks around talking about the Venus flytrap, which captures prey between its leafy jaws, and the pitcher plant, which lures insects to drown in its nectar. The insects dissolve slowly, feeding the plants. Wait, what's that one called? The pitcher plant. I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher plant before. Hold on, I want to search this up. Pitcher plant. Ooh, oh, Oh, so it's like what's right here. Oh, these two things. They're literally front and center. That's cool. Pitcher plant. That's kind of fun. Nature's amazing, isn't it? To my surprise, there are not otherworld transplants nor exotic imports from faraway jungles, but Native American plants. I forget sometimes how large and diverse this country actually is. Most pitcher plants feed only on insects. Larger pitchers encourage small mammals to crawl inside to drink their nectar. Those are cannibals. These larger prey do not drown, but they defecate inside the pitcher, feeding the plants. Ew. Ew. I think it's, that's worse. And of course, there are other human variants that can trap human-sized prey, holding them in sleep to feed on them. Right? We are not generally allowed to raise those here. I certainly hope that none of these are in those greenhouses. That's where the wild seeds went. It wasn't expulsion. It wasn't, they decided to drop out. They were eaten by man-eating plants. Isn't that like that's like the plot of Little Shop of Horrors, right? I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors, but I can only assume. Now, aphids are common pests sucking at the sap of your greenhouse collection. 1 or 2 wasps and make quick work of pesky green flies. Green flies? I see a few club members look nervously overhead, as if expecting a wasp to make a strafing run. Gardeners commonly bring in ladybugs to breed in greenhouses and create aphid-hungry larvae. Sometimes the ladybugs get loose. One year, hundreds of them swarmed over a classroom ceiling and stayed for months. Whoa. Although we don't see many insects during our visit, by the time we leave the greenhouse, many students are looking rather itchy. Well, power of suggestion. Pre-dawn. I blink half asleep in bed. Why am I awake? There's a sound. Moving? Rustling? I flap my arm to wave any intruding bats. I'm not really sure why I thought they might be bats. And I'm slapping my head against the wall. Ow. Someone's knocking. Why is someone knocking? Who's at my door? Girl, what are you doing here? Maybe. Hi, Novels. What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. She bounces in place. No, it's not. It's morning. What time is it? About 5? Even earlier than I saw her the other day. Wait. Are you jogging?
I was going to invite you. I know you said you wanted to wait until it was warmer, but you also say it don't involve you enough, so...
It's dark. It's freezing.
Oh, that's not a problem.
No, she's casted Energize on me. How dare she? She gestures and my hands fly up as my whole body shivers. All of a sudden I feel flushed, restless, and entirely too awake. An Energize spell? Whoa.
So now it's fine, right? Let's go.
Wait. I put a hand on my head, gauging the warmth of it. It feels normal, but then if my hands are warmer too, how would I tell? Is this how you normally handle mornings with spells?
Well, it's the best way to keep your energy.
Your physical energy maybe, but you'll run down your mana for class.
Oh, that's not a flop. Oh, that's not a problem. I can tap the flow while I'm out, and anything extra I can store in a battery for late.
A battery? A battery? I'm sorry, there are magical batteries? How have I not known about this? I want a magical battery. I lose so much mana because I'm doing stupid crap all the time. I need a backup.
It was much harder last semester before I got the sequence worked out. Energy drinks have so much sugar, I felt bad.
I've never seen a sweet energy potion.
But now I can keep going all week long.
You're out after hours in the kitchen and you're up before dawn jogging? When do you sleep?
Oh, you're so funny. What's this thing called sleep? Oh, you're serious.
Distraction tactic! Please tell me you don't go all week without sleeping.
Of course not, silly. If I go without sleep for more than 2 days, I get confused and start seeing things. I'm working on that. That was a joke. So, will you come running with me?
After the spell she cast on me, I'm not sure I can get back to sleep. Let's run. Let's go. All right.
Great!
She leads me outside to a secluded courtyard. We're jogging. Jogging. There are no flowers here, only grass, evenly shored and dry in the cool air, and flat stone walkways all around. A good place for running. Considering the way she was bouncing on her toes, I half expected Minnie to break out an all-out run. She just goes, wee! When she's outside, but she keeps her pace under control. First a brisk rock? A brisk rock. A walk, then a slow jog. Back and forth, all around and around. We can't talk to each other while we're doing this either, so my interest only lasts for so long. The benefits to running around such a confined space is that it's no trouble at all to get back to the starting position. Oh, excuse me. I assume she casts the same spell on me that she uses herself, but her energy appears to go on forever, while mine is definitely finite. I'm worn out. I'm tired. I lean on a wall and wait for Minnie to finish her circuit.
Oh, are you tired? You should have some water and a banana. Nutrition's very important.
And she's gone again. Where the hell am I gonna get a banana? Girl, I don't have access to the cafeteria like you do. I've never seen her like this before. She's always been enthusiastic and busy. Well, often too busy, but not hyperactive. But I've never seen her so early in the morning either. Maybe this really is normal for her. I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. In any case, I need to take a quick shower and drink some water before sunrise. Whenever that is. Amazing. When I returned to my room, I found a card slipped under my door. Please come to the library. Ah, finally. I head to the library and seek out Miss Darden. Afternoon, sugar. A good day to you. Have our books arrived? That they have. We just have a look now. She gestures to a row of 4 paperbacks, all white except for a sprinkle of black dots over the cover, and the title in red letters, Swarm. I pick up one to look at the back cover's plot summary. What's a microbot? I do believe you'll find that out in your reading. As it happens, this is the most popular book in all of America, right this moment. Topped the bestsellers list all month. It's not what I expected, but that may be a good thing. It means I can learn about parts of American culture I was not anticipating, like dystopian sci-fi. That's a big ol' thing. Thank you for your help. I pick up one of the books since this was my idea. I should start reading right away and go to pass on the message to other members. We got books. We got books. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired. Go sleep. Honk shoe. Ah, yes. Hello, William. I've missed you. I totally didn't forget your name. Happy birthday, bro. This is from me and Luke. He hands over a large book. Oh, well, that's interesting. I'll have to look at it later. Thanks. And thank Luke for me, too. Happy birthday. He nods in my direction. Sup? Hey! Virginia barrels in, wrapping her arms around William for a hug.
Happy birthday to my favorite brother.
That's not very nice. It's fine. You're my favorite brother, too. As well as my favorite sister.
Are you being rude to William?
No. I'm saying that no sister is better than you. Break it up, you two. I wonder if sibling relationships are always so complicated. I enjoyed today's lesson. Why? In the course of your education, I'm not going to do the British accent, I'm too tired. You often encounter the need for prerequisite skills that must be learned before attempting other skills. In some cases, therefore, you must study and master a spell that you have no use for in order to be able to learn something more effective. This is such a spell. There's almost no circumstance in which you attempt to cast it, but you must know of it. What? Stand up and move to the back of the room. What? He pushes a few chairs out of the way to create an empty square in the center of the room. This he carefully marks off with chalk symbols. Chalk symbols that I recognize as an old-fashioned containment spell. Next, a watch of green magic sleeps over Grabner himself, although what effect it has, he does not say, and we cannot tell. Oh, excuse me. Whew. I'm about ready to join the mall, yes. And we need a mall, we must mall. We must mall. You're gonna watch One Piece, ooh, nice. I have seen exactly 3 episodes of One Piece. The first 2 episodes and then a random filler episode back in 2014 when I was in Japan. And I had no idea what was going on. For context, the only reason I watched that One Piece episode was because it was during breakfast time and I was with a homestay family and they put on the same channel that Cardfight Vanguard was going to be airing on. So I was watching that One Piece episode so I could watch Cardfight Vanguard afterwards. They did a lot for me. I appreciate it. Finally, he steps into the warded square. Huh? Excuse me? With a great whoosh, the entire area is filled with flames. A pillar of fire reaching from floor to ceiling. What? The flames die away, showing Grabner unarmed. What? The spell burns everything around you. Everything. Do you understand? You are not immune to the effects of your own stupidity. What will you learn? That your actions have consequences. If I had not prepared myself beforehand, I would have been injured by the flames. Expect no sympathy if you make such a foolish mistake in the future. Wow. I learned a new spell. Yay! Raven is walking slowly along the hallway. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in this sleep of death, what dreams may come. Am I interrupting? She blinks. What? What is it? What do you want? Only to say hello, but you seem to be lost from your reciting. I was rehearsing. I hadn't heard of any Shakespeare performance at the Iris Academy. Or is that something the drama club is doing? No, but there are auditions for the spring play on Monday. It is, unfortunately, a musical. Raymond's not in chorale. Maybe she can't sing. I must, therefore, be prepared to do my best. Do you intend to try out? Oh no, I don't want to be on stage. Then, if you'll excuse me, I should be going. Good luck. She nods to me and makes her exit. Oh, hi, Minnie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I can't stay long. I need to get to the library, but I want to make sure you knew what was on the calendar.
Thank you. You mean the next exam?
Oh, I don't know when that is. No, I meant holidays for this month.
Ah, yes. American magical holidays are things she would know about. Even the Professor Potsdam haven't given her any information.
In February, we have Valentine's Day and the New Year's and the Year's Renewal. It's not the calendar New Year, but it's the old traditional Lunar New Year.
Like the Chinese New Year?
Probably. I don't remember when that is, but the renewal is on the first full moon of the new year. I don't know how it's celebrated at Iris Academy, but I'm sure the student council will do something.
So when is that?
The 16th, and the Valentine's Day is the 14th.
Not this coming Friday, but the one after that.
The student council sells Valentines, little messages and gifts that you send your friends. Or other people you like. It's up to the treasurer to decide what price they sell for, but the rest of us help out with the sales. I'm not sure when we do that. Jacob didn't say, but probably sometime that week.
I nod.
Okay, I gotta go.
It's good that she keeps me updated. What should I do today? We'll follow her to the library. EP because of CapCut editing. I've used a bit of CapCut. I'm not good at it. It does make you EP. It is tiresome. Oh, excuse me. I want to learn more flames. I want to learn how to direct my flames. That sounds so fun. What? I come awake too quickly for comfort and stink scanning for danger. Was there an impact? An earthquake? Did something fall? I force myself to pause and take a breath. I don't feel any tremors. I don't see anything wrong with my furniture. I don't hear anyone knocking. I look out the window. If an animal or object struck the glass, it didn't crack, and I can't see anything lying on the ground, but it's too dark to be sure. No emergency. Something must have happened to wake me so suddenly. Perhaps Luke and Donald were designing another trick that went wrong? Less concerned, but still curious, I go to my door and open it. That's concerning. Is it Minnie? Is Minnie here? Minnie, girl, you, please tell me you were joking when you said you don't sleep. Iris Academy uniform. It's a student. Too dark to see the colors, but I think it's a girl. From the looks of things, she was sitting and leaned against my door. When I opened it, she collapsed. I cast a quick spell to check if she's hurt. I don't sense any injuries, only general exhaustion. Rest assured she's not in urgent need of healing. I kneel down and turn her over. Okay, yeah, no, okay. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Huh. Minnie? She like, okay, I was joking that it was gonna be Minnie, but I didn't actually expect it was Minnie. She lies against my arm, too far lost in sleep to react to being moved. She must have come to my room and then run completely out of energy. Her falling into the door was the sound that woke me up. How far must she have drained herself for an impact like that not to wake her? Oh, I could use a spell to energize her, but I'm not sure that's safe. Whatever she's been doing to herself, it doesn't look healthy. I don't want to make that worse. What is she doing here? Minnie? I shake her a little bit. Her head moves, but her face shows no reaction. Relaxed in sleep, removed from all stress, she looks more like a doll than a woman. Minnie, whatever your name is. Minnie, listen to me. I need you to wake up. Can you hear me? She makes a tiny mewling sound, nothing like words. I can't tell if that's a response to me or not. I don't want to shout and wake up anyone else. I don't want to rattle her around in a way that might hurt her. Not sure what else to do. I tip her up into more of a sitting position and squeeze her hand. Come on, Minnie, I need your help. That's terrifying.
Novels?
Oh, that got your attention. You're in my room. Do you know how you got here? Is everything okay?
Don't know.
Was there an emergency? Did you need something? She must have had some reason to come here. Was it just to try and drag me out jogging again? Better not be.
Need to tell if I could trust you.
You can trust me. We're safe.
Can't trust anyone. Only Jacob.
What? She's not really awake. She doesn't know what she's saying. There's no use asking her anything when she's like this. We need to talk about what she's been doing to herself, but it will have to wait until after she's had some sleep. I think you need to go to bed.
Okay.
Minnie shifts in my arms, rubbing her face against my chest.
Gotta watch you. You're so clever.
What? Her hands waters up, absently trying to pat my head. But failing to find the right angle before she gives up and falls out again. Tries to pat her head. Cannot. Never mind.
I like smart.
She okay? She giggles, bearing the sound in my robes.
I'm so glad you're with me. I don't want to do this alone.
this could get embarrassing. Wait, hold on. I have to double check something. I just have to double check something. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yep. Yep, guys, this is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. Wow, I could have never imagined this context, but here we are. Oh my god. She needs sleep, but there was only one bed. I don't intend to share it, and I don't want to sleep on the floor. Come on, Minnie, let's get up.
Up.
I need you to help me. Can you do that?
Okay.
I need you to help me get you back to your room. Come on, up. I get Minnie onto her feet with her arm over my shoulders and began shuffling our way towards Butterfly Hall. Luckily, once I get her moving, she appears to be capable of staying on her feet as long as I provide direction and support. Her steps wobble and she keeps leaning her head against mine, but she never collapses. When we reach her room, Minnie doesn't seem in any condition to manage the door, so we have to knock and wait. And then knock again. I don't mean to rush her roommate, but I can't tell if she heard me. Ah, she heard me.
Why did you come back?
She needs to sleep.
I know. Sleep.
She staggers through the door. She probably won't even remember this in the morning. Sorry for waking you up.
I told her, if she can't get to bed before midnight, she should just stay gone.
She goes back into her room and slams the door shut. I flinch at the noise. A lot of people aren't at their best in the middle of the night. I better get out of here before anyone else wakes up angry. I return to my room, close the door, and try to settle back into my bed. Minnie's probably sound asleep by now without a care in the world. From the way Pastel reacted, this isn't the first time Minnie's disturbed her night by coming back late. And how many times has she chosen to stay gone? Why did she come to my room? And what did she mean about Jacob? I'll have to talk to her later and hope that Pastel was wrong about her not remembering anything. Well, that was interesting. Yay, magic. This afternoon, the student council has a meeting. Hello, my sugar arrows. The season of love is almost upon us. Ooh. Ooh. I'll be providing little pep talks for our new students in the near future. However, a few people may not feel comfortable discussing their health or relationships with the professor. Try to make yourself available if it looks like someone has a question they're afraid to ask. You can always come and tell me about it later. What? Is she saying that in case we need advice or magical assistance from an experienced adult, or does she just want to hear all the gossip? Potsdam wants the tea. Now, on Monday, we'll be running the traditional Valentine's order booths. All orders must be placed and paid for on that day. The orders will be delivered on Friday. Your treasurers have already set the prices in stock for your class's offerings, so check with them if you're not sure. Each class has 2 tables to sell their Valentines from. It's up to you how you staff your tables. Since freshmen ordinarily only have 2 student council members, the freshman president and treasurer would ordinarily have no choice but to work alone. Students are not required to purchase from their own representatives. Anyone can order from any table at the set price. Your classmates might prefer to talk to someone they know, so they can ask advice on what to send. Or they might prefer to order from a stranger and keep their love affair secret from their friends. Not from me, though. I know everything. There's no competition between classes here. Love, friendship, and charity are rewarded no matter where they come from. Aww. Choosing to sacrifice something in order to record and reward your feelings for another is in itself a ritual. So let's all celebrate together. I wonder what's been ordered as a Valentine's gift. Bouquets? Red balloons? Anything. Buying a Valentine to proclaim your feelings is American tradition, but I don't have any money. I have no money. Oh man, wait, I can't buy any Valentines. Oh shoot. Man. After the meeting, the council members split up. I looked for Minnie so I can talk to her about the other night. Oh, she remembers. Uh-oh. She meets my eye for a moment, then blushes and hurries away, disappearing into the crowd. Well, that didn't help. Girl, please. Girl, please. Footsteps in the hall, signal used dispresent. Also, immediately someone knocks on my door.
Good morning.
Good morning. I can see Jacob walking out of Wolf Hall now. She must have come here with him.
I wanted to talk to you about Monday.
All right.
Since we have 2 tables, it would normally make sense to have the presidents on one and the treasurer on the other. But I was thinking that it might make more sense this time to put you over with Jacob. Because you're both boys, and some girls might not feel comfortable talking to a boy, or the other way around.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, great. So I'll see you then, and...
Wait.
But I have to go.
Do you remember what happened this Monday?
I went to class?
I mean, at night.
I don't have time to talk about this right now. I gotta go.
Oh, I know she's busy on Saturdays, but she's busy all the time, even when she should be sleeping. I could catch her in the library and try to make her talk to me, but that wouldn't be fair. She's working there. If I brought up what happened that night, she'd be embarrassed. I need her to want to talk to me. I need her to trust me. We need her to trust. All right. I want to learn more fire-based magic. That was so fun. Student Council has set up 8 tables around the main quad so that people can place orders for Valentine's Day cards and gifts. Cute! Jacob and I man one table while Minnie handles another. We all have order forms to take down names and details. The freshman class Valentines have been set to cost $5. An order includes a card and either a sweet or a bauble? A bauble. What the hell's a bauble? Wait, bauble? What's a bauble? A small showy trinket or decoration. Interesting. Okay, so it's just like a little knick-knack. Cool. After an order is arranged, it will be delivered to the recipient on Friday. For the shy, that means you don't have to meet someone's eyes in order to hand them your gift. Valentine's can be a simple sign of friendship, but they can also serve as a way to formally declare one's romantic intentions. This brings back memories. Not great memories, but memories nonetheless. Who wants to hear about the time when I thought I was crushing on a boy way back in the day, and I was like, you know what? I have been like super shy and awkward the entire time. I'm gonna send him a freaking one of these. I forget what they were actually called, but it was like, like little note, be like, hey, yeah, I like you. So like that. And then I remember I sent him 2. I wrote the first one's like, I like you. And then in brackets I wrote, this is not a joke. Because that's what people would do. They would send prank confessions to people. Which was kind of fun. But also like, if you got one and then was like, oh, psych, it's a prank, haha, like that's mean, So I had to like write in brackets. I had to make sure it's like, this is not a joke. And then I wrote another one, was like, will you be, this is so embarrassing, will you be my Valentine? So then they got sent down on Valentine's Day, and then this guy's like, trying to figure out who sent this to him. And then I was like, oh my gosh, he's literally going around asking everybody in the class, like all the girls, like, it's like, oh, did you send this to me? Like, was this you? And I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when he asks me if that was me, if I had sent it. Luckily I didn't have to worry about that because he never ended up asking me. Yeah, so I had a feeling this guy did not like me, but that made it super obvious he did not. So. Oh, man. But anyways, that crush faded. Yeah. Haven't really had much of a crush on anyone since then, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but, you know, I'm not actively seeking it out. I've got my band boys. Jacob and I are kept busy. More stories lore, I suppose. Jacob and I are kept busy writing down orders and making notes about the exact kind of message each student wants to send. This one dislikes chocolate, that one isn't sure whether air feelings are romantic or not, and so on. Excuse me. Water says, interjects somehow. This is not a yeah, honestly, that's pretty much how I wrote it. In all caps, this is not a joke. Oh, man. I look over in Minnie's direction from time to time. She's got quite a queue in front of her booth. Maybe she was right that many people prefer to talk to a girl. Or maybe she's only falling behind because she insists on working alone. Whatever the case, she never looks back at me. So, novels. Jacob looks back and forth between Minnie and me. Decide what Valentine you're gonna send her? What? You are gonna send her one, aren't you? You know she's crazy about you. Is she? She's never said anything of that sort to me. Unless you count the way she acted while she was half asleep, but at the same time, she's talking about how much Jacob mattered to her. So you aren't interested in her yourself? Of course not. Where would you get that idea? It always seemed like there was some connection between you. We're old friends. I have known her since... I'm not sure how long. Since we were kids. Childhood friends do fall in love. Maybe some of them do. Not us. She trusts you more than anyone else. Yeah, that's probably true. We go way back. We know things about each other that no one else does. That's probably why we're not interested in each other. There's no romance there. We know too much. I want a girl who never saw me when I have scabs and greasy hair. And who I haven't told who I haven't had to hear about all her old crushes. Which brings us back to you. I guess I did suspect that Minnie might like me. There was that moment we shared at the Christmas. Right! There was the thought moment, the connection. Yes. Forgot. And that night she made me dessert and tried so hard to entertain and please me, but she never said anything directly. She kept getting flustered and avoiding me. And then there was Jacob. I wonder if Jacob knew about the navel piercing. I think I'd rather ask, actually. Never mind. Jacob just appears and drops the hidden romance lore. I can't buy any Valentines. I don't have any money. Jacob shrugs. I'll cover it. Maybe I misjudged you. You might be arrogant and a bit haughty and full of yourself and whatnot, but you're not so bad, Jacob Blazing. You're not so bad. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Money doesn't matter to him. Well, it wouldn't matter to me either in normal circumstances. I don't know what to say to her. That's the beauty of Valentine's. All you have to do is send a card. Someone else writes the words. You order a romantic card and a little red crystal charm. She gets it, she squeals, she runs to you, asks, do you really mean it? Or, do you really mean it? He tries to pitch up his voice to emulate a girl, which sounds ridiculous compared to his usual talents. And she'll get all shy and hesitate and wonder if this is really a good idea. So you sweep her off your feet, tell her she's yours and carry her away and everyone's happy. Whoa. And maybe then you can get her to actually sleep once in a while. That's one of the things I've been trying to talk to her about. So now you have a plan. You make it sound so simple. It is simple. She just wants to hear from you. She wants to know that you like her. Just do it. All right. Good. Now, get back to work. I'm taking a break. content with his success, Jacob walks away, leaving me scrambling to catch up with the rush. In between customers, I still look at Minnie, wondering. She still doesn't look my way. If she's hoping for my attention, shouldn't she be looking at me? I just don't know. Excuse me.
Excuse me?
The next student steps up to my table, apparently annoyed at my inattention. Oh, sorry for the wait. I'm sorry about last week as well. It's an unlucky coincidence that I keep annoying this girl. I hope you managed to get back to sleep all right after I brought Minnie back.
That was you?
Oh, maybe she didn't get a good look at me in the dark. Anyway, I don't want to make everyone wait. Do you want to order a Valentine? She stares at me blinking. I wait, but she's not saying anything. If you haven't made up your mind yet, do you want to wait by the side here so I can help someone else? As soon as you're ready, I can take your order.
Right.
But instead, she walks away from the table completely. Maybe she wants to order from a different class instead. She's popular and known to be a flirt. She probably has trouble deciding which people she should receive Valentines. For me, I think one is enough trouble.
Hello, my rosy-faced lovebirds. Please take your seats. Before we go on with our classwork today, there's something important we need to discuss. What are we about to discuss? What we are about to discuss may be considered a sensitive subject where you came from. However, you are all young adults now, not children, and it's better for us to have this out in the open. This is traditional season for young romance, and we don't want to clip your wings while you learn to fly. What? There are no rules. There are no school rules against love in any form, regardless of age, sex, or species. From the shock of murmurs behind me, I think that statement may have come out a bit wrong. Oh no. I assume she means students from different years and those who have other vulgarities. Whoa. Whoa. As long as you and the other person or people that you are enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're doing, that means keep any naughty business away from those who do not wish to be involved with it. Consent is important, guys. Make sure you ask for consent. And not just in this context, but in any context. Context is good. Consent is good too. And try not to get too distracted from your schoolwork. And know what you want and be sure your partners do as well. If anyone isn't enthusiastic, whether it's a kiss, a dance, or something a bit more, stop and wait. The essence of pleasures for participants and joys of souls. I'm gonna cry. Oh, and for our wild seeds, I should be clear, there is no special magical power that comes from not exploring love. No more than there is any special power or status that comes from never casting spells. Practice makes perfect. A girl in the front row hides her face in a sibling either blush or laughter. There's no virgin magic here, guys. That's not how this works. Now there is one other matter that would require punishment. As students, you are not allowed to carry children. Yeah. No wedlock children, please. Creating life in a school filled with untrained wizards would be far too risky. The consequences would be horrific. Breaking this rule will result in equal punishment for all parties concerned, and we will know who you are. Trusting your partner is an important part of romance, but in this case, take your own precautions as well. If you don't think your green magic is up to the task or you have any further questions, please talk to me after class. Now, let's get back to magic. What a talk. The afternoon student council meeting, yeehaw. Hello, my sparks. Congratulations on the little love note you recorded yesterday. The gifts and cards are being arranged now to be ready for Valentine's Day, but we have another holiday to consider. This Sunday night, the reborn moon will be full, and we will be celebrating the birth of the new year with a bonfire ceremony. First, throughout Saturday, we'll be burning the representation of the old year down to the ashes. You may come to the flames to whisper any secrets or sorrows that should be left behind with the old year. It is acceptable to add old papers or wooden carvings to be burned to make an ending of the past. Please do not burn anything else, including books, magazines, photographs, or hair. Ugh. Ew. For safety reasons, symbolic hair burning should be restricted to smaller fires. I've never burned hair. Is that an American tradition?
Staff will be monitoring the fire throughout the weekend to ensure there is reduced to ashes by Sunday night. During the ceremony, the presidents for each class will be called up to come forward and help kindle this new fire. If you're not able to cast a spark or do not wish to participate, please designate a kindler in your stead. Now, the moon will first rise shortly before sunset. Rouse your hallmates and send them outside at 10 o'clock. New beginnings, let's face our future with enthusiasm. Whee! Doesn't even surprise me now that Minnie hurries out of the room without speaking to me. Girl, talk to me! Will everything change on Valentine's Day? Talk to me! Talk to me! Today, my book club discussion. Oh, yes! The first book club discussion! Unfortunately, Minnie hasn't shown up, but the others have. Thank you for all coming. I hope everyone managed to finish reading Swarm. I did, but it was difficult going at times. Too many words I didn't recognize. So, in this book, they have tiny machines that eat people and then pretend to be those people to make more machines. Oh, so it's kind of like dystopian sci-fi meets like alien abduction sort of thing. Is this an accurate representation of low-world science?
Well, no, it's what people are afraid of. That's what makes it a thriller.
But it's possible, right? I mean, the author explained all the science.
She explained it enough to make it sound believable, but a lot of science fiction does that. That doesn't make it real. A lot of people are afraid of the idea of nanobots reproducing out of control and eating the world. But it's not easy to make things reproduce. Energy decays over time. All living things can reproduce themselves, but they don't take over the world.
Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, my nose is getting all stuffed up. Hold on. I'm just gonna mute for a moment. Un momento, s'il vous plaît. Okay. Whew. What about the locust swarms? Didn't they eat the whole Great Plains bare? This must be an American history reference. I don't get it. I don't get it either.
But where are all the locusts now? They all died. If someone worked really hard to build machines that could swarm and replicate, maybe they could cause a local disaster. But eating and reproducing has nothing to do with forming themselves into a human shape and talking like people. There's no possible way that would happen, especially not all at once, by accident, perfectly. That sounds more like magic than science.
Spell with a chain reaction so it keeps making more of itself, like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I've seen that cartoon! A spell by itself would burn out all the available mana and come to a stop. To spread out of control, it would have to be spirit summoning, a spirit summoning spirits who summon other spirits. Have you heard of a story like that happening? I don't think so. Maybe you had an otherworld army already assembled and agreed on purpose. Otherwise, you might run out of spirits to summon, and once you did, calling might not follow the same plan. We just spend the rest of the time talking about theoretical spirit summonings. We spend a lot longer talking about how machines are both useful and feared, and that's why this book above others would become so popular. After we finish, we head back to our discussion copies. We hand back our discussion copies to Miss Darden and receive the next in our set of popular American fiction, Darkest Moonlight. Perhaps this one will be about werewolves. Ooh, fun. Oh, I've decided to sleep. Good choice, me. On Friday morning, the Valentine's Day deliveries arrive. From Donald, I receive a paper card with an eyeball, an insect, a plant, a letter, and a sheep. It must be a pun. Oh, I be leaf and oh, he must have ordered these for everyone on Wolf Hall. That was nice of him. Minnie sent me a card. It's pretty straightforward. Hearts, lace, happy Valentine's Day, and a foil wrapped chocolate in the shape of a rose. Ooh, yum. It's a perfectly nice card, but from everything Jacob said, I was expecting something more dramatic. A declaration of love, an invitation to meet, something, I don't know. Luke sent a flimsy scrap of paper with a knock and joke on it. I'm not supposed to be funny or funny because it's not funny. Yes. That's all. Yay.
Novels?
It's Minnie. At last, finally. And she's holding my card.
I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I can't accept this. I don't deserve it. I'm not cut out to be anyone's girlfriend.
Jacob said she might be shy and that I should push forward and sweep her off her feet. That it's what she really wants. And she isn't saying she doesn't like me, only that she doesn't think she'd make a good girlfriend. On the other hand, I don't want to be the kind of guy who won't take no for an answer. Oh, I don't want to mess this up. We both need to be clear about what we're saying. I gotta save this. I can't mess this up. Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna choose this one. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be just friends.
Just be friends. All we gotta do, just be friends. It's time to say goodbye, just be friends.
What a song. I wanted to try sing that during my unarchived karaoke, but I wasn't. I was too scared. I was like, I can't sing this song. I want to try dating you. It's either one of these, because obviously romantic intentions, but like, yeah, because this feels like, I don't know. I feel like if we just say we have feelings for her, maybe she'll come to her own conclusion. I don't know. Let's try. Minnie, I care about you. I worry about you. I want to help you. And I want more than that too. I like you. I like talking to you when you have time for me. I like your knowledge, your enthusiasm, your cleverness. Your cunning and your willingness to do whatever it takes to get your way. I've been interested in you for quite a while, but I always felt like I wasn't that important to you. Partly because you're always so busy with your responsibilities and helping everyone that crosses your path. Partly because I was worried that I thought you liked Jacob.
What?
You always seem to go to him first, rely on him to work things out with him behind my back.
He's my friend, that's all.
He said that. But you said, well, do you remember the night last week when you wound up in my room?
Not completely. Did I do something embarrassing?
Well, you did sort of pet me and try to fall asleep on my lap, but I didn't mind that part. You said that Jacob was the only person you could trust. If you love him, if you want to be with him, just say so. I won't stand in your way. And if you don't want to date me, then say that. We can be friends and partners and co-presidents like we've always been. But don't tell me that you're not worth caring about or that you couldn't be a good girlfriend. Because I think you're pretty amazing. Oh, please don't cry. She squeezes her eyes tightly shut. Can you say something, please? I'm not in love with Jacob! Okay, that's a start. Hey, let me go to your room. What? Talk. Oh, okay. Not anything else. Lead the way to Wolf Hall. After all, it's not like this is the first time she's been in my bedroom. Yeah, that's true. The first time was when we made the deal that set all this in motion. True, that's true. The last time was the night she fell through my door. Excellent. May steps over my threshold. If we're gonna talk, can we start with talking about last week? Do you know what happened?
I miscalculated. I thought I figured out how to get more hours in every day. But if I got the timing wrong, I ended up so wired that I couldn't sit still or I'd crash out. That night I was so tired. I just wanted to sleep, so I tried to get in your bed.
What? You didn't quite get that far.
No, but I wanted to. Just to sleep, I mean.
And that's why I couldn't let you stay. You would have been too embarrassed when you woke up.
I was anyway.
I'm sorry if I caused problem with Pastel.
No, I caused those problems. I'm the one who keeps disturbing her beauty sleep. You were trying to do the right thing. I respect that.
That doesn't cover the most important question, though. Why?
Why what?
Why do you need extra hours in the day? Why are you out so late, so often that your roommate loses her temper about it?
I have to study.
You are far too smart to need all that study time just to get a few merit points from Potsdam. It only takes a few spells to pass exams.
But I have to know every spell, every answer well enough to teach it to someone else.
You're not a professor, you're a freshman. No one expects you to know everything.
Yes, they do. They're supposed to. And I can't let them down.
Why?
Why did you fight to become class president?
What? Ooh. To prove myself? Is that a good answer? I guess because I wanted to see what I was capable of. It was a challenge and I wanted to know if I could win.
I was so scared when I realized you might win. I worked so hard, and then you came out of nowhere and threatened everything. And if it was that easy for a total stranger to win them over, I knew I wasn't working nearly hard enough. I had to be better than ever. I had to learn everything I could from you, and then go beyond that.
But why?
Because I need them to trust me. I need every single person in this school to believe in me, so that when I'm an adult, they'll back me for a position on the council.
This is all about politics.
But I have to be careful. Students don't have the right to a trial.
Wait, a trial? A trial for what?
For anything. That's exactly what I mean. As students, we do not have the rights of full members of society. That means if the school decides that someone is too rebellious, they can revoke your magic, just like that. And that means Potsdam.
That's just for wild seeds, though, isn't it?
Do you really think it's only ever wild seeds that lose their magic in America?
But they'd have a reason. They'd have to have a reason. Even if there isn't a formal trial, they couldn't just...
Do you think bad things only happen to people who deserve it?
Whoa.
If I told you that I couldn't trust anyone, that's why. Wanting to change anything about our society means thinking that the way things are now is wrong. And that means someone could call me a rebel.
You're scared. Minnie laughs.
I keep busy.
It can't be as bad as she thinks. She's overreacting. Isn't she? It's not like students are being expelled left and right for disobedience. We lost a couple of wild seeds at Christmas, but they were people who broke rules after being directly warned of the consequences. I'm worried about you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
Oh, excuse me. My water keeps interjecting. And saying, Minnie, take care of yourself! I'm not worried about being expelled. I'm worried about you. You're exhausted. You're making yourself sick. And that's probably making her even more paranoid. You can't impress people if you're so tired that you pass out in the halls. Let me pamper you a little. Take some time off. Have some fun. Get some sleep.
Does that mean you're still asking me to be your girlfriend?
Yes.
Well, all right. But this weekend we have to get ready for the bonfire, and there hasn't been an exam for a while, so the study group...
Next weekend. We'll go on a date next weekend. Oh, shoot! I probably need some time to make plans anyways. Is that okay?
Okay.
And relax so you can help people tomorrow.
Right.
She looks at me and then very quickly darts in to kiss my cheek.
Okay, bye!
And with that, she hurries out of the room. I'm gonna need some time to think about everything that just happened. I need to process. So I just found out Minnie's, like, backstory, more lore uncovered, unlocked, and now I have a girlfriend. And both happened at the same time. Wow. By the end of it, we're dating, I think. I guess Jacob was right. There we go. It's like trying to do conspiracy theorists. Is that what it's like? Damn. I hope it's not the result of magic. Yeah, you better be naturally peppy right now. Please tell me you didn't cast Energize on yourself again. She looks up at me and smiles when I enter. To help others study. I help students with the red magic. I'm not learning anything new, but covering old material helps me remember the details. Ah! I get to help. In the evening, the student council quickly assembles to don hoods and masks. Face hidden, we go from door to door, rousing our classmates and sending them outside for the gathering. Woo! The students are seated in groups by halls all around the remains of the bonfire. The night air is frigid. It is only the press of so many bodies close together, plus our thick winter robes and capes, that allow us to bear the cold. No energized spells here. Potsdam calls for the seniors of each hall to walk into the center of the burned ground and stir through the dormant ashes with a long wooden pole. The old year has died. The past is gone and will not come again. Let us leave behind our sorrows in the ashes of the past. As these ashes become soil, so may our hearts become the ground of the future. Ooh. After all the seniors have turned over the ashes, Potsdam signals the staff and the class presidents to come forward bearing new wood. MINNIE and I, together, place our firewood in the pile, helping to lay out the structure for the fire to come. Let the new year be born. Whoosh! On cue, MINNIE and I turn our attention to the piled wood, focusing our mental energy to create sparks of fire. I have a fire spell. I can't use it though, but only sparks are called for because it's the ritual of rebirth, not destruction. Where a spark catches and falls and catches, it will grow. As a light flickers in another until at last curls of orange flames begin to blossom, and then the fire is rekindled. Now we need an omen for the new year. If anyone here has been experiencing a reoccurring dream and would like to share it with us. The only dreams that repeat for me are those in my home. That's not an omen I wish to share. Not at all. There's silence for a few moments. The students examine their thoughts in the light of the new fire, their faces warm and their backs cold. Eventually, Angela climbs to her feet. She tells us about a dream about finding a pink birthday cake in a field and taking it for herself, but when she cuts into the cake, it's made of sand and it collapses. Meditate on this dream and what meaning it might have for your lives in the new year. To me, the symbol suggests that something which was once desired might turn out to be less valuable than expected. Man. Now be joyous, and may the seeds of the past bear fruit in you all. After she finishes speaking, everyone stands up and dances in the light of the new fire until it's time to return to our rooms and sleep. Woo! What a day. Someone's knocking on the door. Hello, newly appointed girlfriend. We are co-presidents and now co-partners. Wait. Anyways.
Good morning. I'm letting all the freshmen know that there's an exam this Friday. Can you tell the rest of the boys?
Sure. How do you find these things out anyway?
Professor Potsdam posted the schedule in the library.
So you check the library every morning just in case it's a secret announcement.
Somebody has to.
Maybe, but if no one even realizes you're doing it, they won't appreciate it.
I don't want to make people feel guilty for my work.
Why not just tell people that you saw in the library? Then they'll know where to look for it if they need to do it themselves.
That's a good idea.
Go on. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Aw. All right, well, I think I'm gonna end things here for tonight. It's getting a bit late. I need to go to bed. You can go to sleepy sleep. I'm a small. Honk shoo. So thank you everybody so much for joining me. I can't believe it. We actually became the boyfriend of Minnie Cochran. How'd that happen? Amazing. And we will have more adventures to come once we finish Minnie's route. Then we have 3 more bachelorettes. I think it'd be fun to do either Ellen or Barbara next, and then whoever that we didn't decide on next after that, and then we finish with Damien. I think that'd be fun. Now we only have to fix her. I can fix her. So yeah, once we get towards the end of this route, we'll do a poll in the chat, and then we'll decide on who to go for next. Ooh. So until then, take care. Have a great rest of your day. If you need to maul, must maul. Hydrate before you maul. And if anybody has no idea what I'm talking about, long story short, it's an inside joke for sleeping. Napping. If you need a maul, you must maul. And of course, as always, until we meet again, bye-bye. Maul time. Honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo.
Good night, guys.